This is Lou's Golf and Fish Club. Welcome back to Lou's Golf and Fish Club.
Yeah, another pod.
It's been a interesting end of the year into a new year.
Yep. Our last episode was with Ant.
Yeah.
Our first guest ever was Ant.
First guest.
Yep. That was a good podcast.
And that was season 6.
Yeah, episode 6. This is episode 7.
Oh, episode 7. Yeah. Not season.
Yeah. Season 1.
7 seasons, baby.
Season 1, baby.
Got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Christmas. Christmas was fun. You got any good gifts for Christmas, fishing gifts or anything?
Yeah, I got a lot of cold water fishing gear and stuff like that, gloves and socks and stuff like that.
Nice.
Now it's a little too cold for fishing.
Nah,
we got snow and stuff out there, but when it gets in like the mid 40s, sunshine and stuff, I'll be out there. So I got the gear now. That's all. That's the most important part about like late fall, winter fishing is being comfortable, just having like the right gear.
Yeah.
Like you can never wear too much stuff. You can always take stuff off. Like
I always like wearing bibs and like some like thermal socks. A couple layers on top. Nice jacket.
Yeah. A few base layers. Good jacket, bibs. Yeah. Gloves too.
Yeah.
Gloves are important. I got like 2 or 3 pairs of gloves for Christmas. Like like wool fingerless, like thick, and then like the ones that flip over, like the waterproof, stuff like that. So
we just had that nor'easter come through, I guess.
Yeah, it was a crazy storm today. If you're in Northern Virginia.
THUNDERSNOW. Never heard of it. But...
Yeah, it might be the name of this episode, THUNDERSNOW, because that was crazy. I've never seen that before. Yeah. It was like a little bit of flurry, wind blowing, and like 5 minutes later, it was like huge thunder rolling, and there was like a blizzard outside.
Yeah.
Blowing around. I was like, what in the world?
Yeah, I was in Alexandria, sitting in a parking lot waiting to be offloaded in the truck.
And
I was like just sitting there watching a video on my phone, and I look up, and I'm like, where'd the sun go? And it was just all of a sudden just like layers of snow coming down. I was like, what is happening right now?
It was nice before that, too. It was like probably like 44, 45 degrees, I think I saw. But yeah, that was crazy. Now
Trey was in Sterling. He's like, bro, it's freaking blizzard style out here. It's freaking crazy.
Mm-hmm. In your truck?
Yeah.
18-wheeler.
What do you say? Did it send?
My phone's recording.
Yeah.
Right there, so I'll have to check.
We got live stream here, and then we got another camera here, and then we got audio going to our podcast. So
I'll check it.
Covering all.
I appreciate it. We don't have any. We mainly do tournaments. I don't know how long you've been subscribed or whatever, but we mainly do tournaments, golf and fishing tournaments in the Northern Virginia area. We haven't expanded out to anywhere else yet, but if you're ever up in the Northern Virginia area, let us know.
We might branch out to Caledonia and Hilton Head and all that stuff down there
for some golf. If Buckner can get like a group of like 12 to 16 guys, that'd be actually really fun.
Yeah.
Go down there and have a luge tournament. A little like offhand luge tournament.
Yeah, 10 cup and swing style, shaft skins.
Yeah.
He's all out there in South Carolina.
Yeah, have like a group tournament.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. All right, well, Christmas. What'd you get for Christmas, fishing wise?
I got these cool little shoes here.
There we go. Check them out. So I got some socks.
Yeah, I got some socks. I got some Nike socks. Some nice little. My wife got me the knee high socks.
I thought like winter socks. I saw out there. Nike basketball socks.
Yeah, and then you got me those thermal socks.
Yep. And a jacket, a little puffer jacket.
Yeah, I got a nice. I think it was Athlete or something like that. Martha was like, "Bro, that's the most Chinese shit like I've ever seen." And
I did see the website, and I was like, and as long as it sends to you.
Yeah, I mean, I got it. It's like, I mean, it's nothing special. It's 2 pockets, no inner pockets, no outer pockets, just 2 pockets. It's got like the Sherpa lined, and it's got bass tracker on the front, bass tracker like along the sleeve and on the back. So I mean, I have a bass tracker.
They have all the brands and stuff too. Which is pretty cool. They have my what was mine? Express. Mm-hmm. They have Martha's like well built, all well. Phone number is 703-498-9932. 703-498-9932. It's on live. Yeah. We got 2 viewers. Yeah. And then we got so we had Christmas.
Yeah.
I didn't really. You got that the reel too, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the Cast King Speed Demon 7-4-1 spinning
Spinning reel.
reel.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I got some Rockford Fosgate speakers. I got tweeters and then front speakers, rear speakers.
I think that's what mine are.
Yeah, that's why I got them.
Ooh, like there's
It's like I want to sound like just that.
Car bomb. Your truck bombs.
But yeah, there's just a couple other odds and ends things.
Yeah, and then we had New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's.
Yep, you were in Lake Gaston.
Yep, I went to bed at 8 o'clock.
Really? I went to Old Town Alexandria with my buddy Derek. Went out and then we saw the fireworks and everything. New Year's.
That's cool.
Yep. Went out there for New Year's, and then now we are here on January 3rd.
Yep, January 3rd. Already snowing.
Yep. So we're in the thick of winter now. So we're gonna start with some winter fishing secrets.
Yeah.
What's your favorite winter fishing bait?
Winter fishing bait?
Mm-hmm.
As much as I hate to say it, probably jerk bait.
Yep. I mean, that's the staple.
Yeah.
Winter fishing bait.
I hate it because it's like
I love
it's super boring fishing.
I think it's fun.
I used to fish like a jig, like a black and blue jig or like trash master jig, some kind of like either small profile or something like that, and just fish it super slow. I mean, I talked to the guy at Bass Pro Shops, and he's like, dude, winter fishing, you cast a jig out and you just let it sit on the log, and you just pick up your phone, check your messages, pop it a couple times or drag it, and then check your phone, do something around, and then you're like, oh, I got a bite, and it's like everything's serious.
Yeah, but
it's super slow fishing.
I mean, those are the two, I would say number 2 baits to have tied on. I don't know, that's it. The two best baits to have tied on during the winter would be jerk bait and a jig.
Yeah,
pretty much. Nowadays with forward facing live scope, probably like the Mickey rig and stuff. But
yeah, after fishing with live scope on a jerk bait, it was so much fun because like when I was fishing at Gaston, like those fish were glued to the bottom, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to get. I think that Mega Bass 110 only goes to like 9 or 10 feet.
Yeah, about that. Sure.
So I mean, I was just like reeling it down as fast as I could to get it down to the bottom, and then I would see them like kind of creep up a little bit, and then I'd just jerk it and let it sit, and I mean it would stay right at 9 feet, and they just were glued; they weren't coming off. So that's
Did you try like glide bait?
Ooh. Well, I think my glide bait is like it just
floating.
Yeah,
kind
of stays. Yeah, it's probably like 7 inches in the water, something like that.
It doesn't like slowly like if you just like wait, it won't just. They slowly sink. And
then I tried the umbrella rig, and I think I caught my first umbrella rig fish.
You got one on that? Mm-hmm. Nice. I've never caught one on umbrella rig.
It was so cool because it was like the only thing I hated about it was like you see the structure at like the bottom of the screen, and like you want to try. You don't know how like left or right you are of it, so you're like trying to get it up over it without getting snagged, and that's when I lost it.
Yeah, I was watching a live stream. Like oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to try throwing that. And that little, like, the mini one I have. Did you ever see that? Little mini A-rig I got from Ollie's.
For, like, the Shenandoah?
Yeah. I think it'd probably work for largemouth, too. It's, like, nice and compact. A couple little spinners in there.
Yeah. I tried throwing the Demiki rig, too, but, I mean, it's just one, you know? Like, throwing an A-rig, you got 5.
Yeah, could you see it, though? The Demiki?
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. Was it pretty clear? I've never fished Gaston, but
so when I fished down by the 85 bridge, it was pretty clear. But then when I fished like the main lake, it was like I don't know, still kind of murky a little bit. So
but so you caught we can talk about that a little bit. Your Lake Gaston, I caught some pickerel and a few spotted bass and
I had the new world record pickerel.
He said it had to be 35 inches or 30 something inches.
Yeah.
And Martha looked it up. He's like, dude, the world record's 27 inches. It was big, okay?
That's the number. That's the number, country boy. You got it.
Unless that's it. 703-498-9932.
That's it.
You should go on your phone. Oh, actually, no, it's too much. Comment the number, but
yeah, I could join.
Yeah. Extra viewer. But yeah, so before that, around that time, like before Christmas, Martha and I went out to Burke Lake, local small lake, electric motor only, and we caught a pretty good bag. I caught a 2.5, and he caught a 3.5 and a 4.5, all on jerk baits out there. And that's like Fishing DMV just did a ranking of all the fisheries, and it was in the basically the F terrible category, like so it's pretty funny. It's like we caught him pretty good. What, that 10-pound bag? Like, that's gonna place or win a lot of our tournaments.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I used to fish there. I won't say it because it's. I don't want it to be a new discovery, but a lot of people used to hate it. I hated it. I fished it plenty of times. I probably caught more catfish there than I did bass. I think I only caught 1 or 2 bass there.
Yeah,
around the rocks. But yeah, I think Murtha's got that place dialed down.
Well, I was saying earlier, like I think a lot of those electric motor only lakes, they get crushed so much during the regular season, and there's so many small fish in there.
Yeah.
That in the wintertime, like that's when they pop off.
Yeah.
The big fish start moving. The small fish are not eating. Yeah. So that's the time to hit those like Burke Lake, Crockett, like maybe Brittle.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if you're gonna catch a 5+ pound bass, and like dude, Crockett has double-digit largemouth in there.
Yeah.
10s, 12, a lot of stuff. And that's when they catch them is like January, February.
Yeah, I haven't been to Crockett yet with live scope.
It'll be fun.
But I'm sure it'd be a blast.
We should try it this winter.
Yeah.
Anytime, dude. Anytime, like especially when it's this cold and like miserable, and all of a sudden it's like a few days of like 45 or 40 in the 40s and like sunny, like they're definitely gonna eat something.
Yeah.
You throw enough jerk baits and throw enough stuff at them. Might take a while, but.
I mean, I remember Fishing the DMV was talking about, or somebody got on and was talking about like how crazy it was to like the fish were glued to the bottom. He said he caught one of the bass, and it still had mud on its belly. Like wow. That's where they're at. They're like smack dab on the bottom, and they're just sitting there. Mm-hmm. And then when I like I said, when I was throwing that A-rig, it was like I would have to get it like this far off the bottom, just everything just trolling along the bottom,
low and slow.
And then they would just like come up off the bottom and then just like bolt towards it, and they just followed in. So pretty wild. But again,
that's awesome seeing that though. Like that gives you so much information.
Yeah, it's reassuring because I mean, before LiveScope came out, you could throw 4 white ones and like a green sparkly one, and might get a hit, might not. But if you can start changing out those colors, yeah, they might hit it differently.
Well, yeah, and just seeing that they are like chasing it for a little bit, or like they were saying on Fishing the DMV. I think it was the most recent episode. Like how you can, it's crazy how you can see a fish shark it, like follow it on live scope, but you would never know that like how many times your bait gets followed and not hit.
Yeah,
like, you'd never know that without live scope. Like with a glide bait, you'll see like they'll follow it to the boat. Like chatterbait sometimes you'll see them like flash. But like they do that even in 30, 40 foot of water, like with like those little jig, the little like Demika rig or jerk bait or glide bait, like they'll do the same thing. Like just follow and just not hit it. It's crazy. But you guys ride dirt bikes at all? No, I used to have a 4-wheeler back in the day, but
I rode Chris, my buddy Chris had a Yamaha. I used to ride.
Really? Yeah. Dirt bike?
Yeah, dirt bike. Yamaha 4-stroke, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the difference. I mean, I know the difference between boat motors.
I think it's probably 2-stroke. I mean, I don't know. But, I used to have a 4-wheeler, a couple 4-wheelers back in the day, but not much on the dirt bikes. We can talk about
winter golf.
Winter golf next on the docket. Winter golf. You played recently. I haven't played since the last tournament, but
I played actually before Trey's birthday. I think we went to Burke Lake, par 3.
Oh yeah, you invited me out there. It was supposed to be really cold. Both days were supposed to be really cold. I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
but that is a good way to get good though. Like if you're starting out with golf, like playing when it's decent weather in wintertime is definitely the time to get good.
Yeah, and
that's what we're trying to do with fishing now is like winter fishing, like But we've had a lot of good golf. I've had many a good golf winter days, like winter golf days out there.
We mostly drive trucks, Titan and Tundra. The 2 T's.
Yeah, I have a Titan. He has a Tundra.
2 T's. TT's for life.
But
yeah, so we played Burke Lake. We actually met up with these other 2 guys that were like just getting into golf. Not really that great, but
it's for Trey's birthday, right? Meadows Farms?
No, at Burke Lake.
Oh, Burke Lake.
and I actually had a chip in on one of the holes for a birdie. I hit it super short,
Yeah.
like right like next to like the pine trees and stuff,
Yeah.
and I chipped it up, and everybody was looking for their ball, lost, and I was like, I'm in the zone. I'm just gonna go up and chip it, and I freaking chipped it in, and I was like, let's freaking go! And I look around, and everybody's like, not looking.
No
And I'm
reaction.
like, and then the like one of the kids was like, did you just chip that in? And I was like, yeah, yeah. He's like, no, where's it at? And I was like, bro. And I walked up to the hole, picked it up. He's like, dude, that's sick. Like a 30-yard chip.
Yeah, we saw it, but
Oh yeah,
yes, sir. Woo.
But then then we played Meadows Farms for Trey's birthday. It was supposed to be like, I want to say 50, which is bearable, but there was a possibility of wind, so it was like actually 45 with like 15-mile-an-hour gust and wind.
Yeah, it's a fun golf course stuff. You never played it? Meadows Farms, good little cool layout.
I think it was like 45 each.
Yeah,
for 18 with a cart.
Yeah,
pretty cheap.
Yes, sir. Very reliable.
Definitely the Tundra.
The Titan too so far. I've only had it for a year, but it's been pretty good. But yeah, so yeah, you played Meadows Farms out there in 15-mile-an-hour wind.
It's like a 7-summer or something like that. His
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, his brother couldn't come, so the first hole, like most marshals don't like, a big group to play together. So everybody teed off on the first hole, and then we just let them go ahead and play. And then like probably like the 4th, 5th, maybe the 8th and 10th, like started like mixing them up. We'd like all mix together and like hit like long drives together.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
It should, like I said, we're talking about that. It shouldn't matter this time of year. Like if there's nobody out there, like
we're the only ones out there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive.
Yeah,
so.
Who cares? But I haven't played much golf, but we need to hit some Virginia Golf Center.
My birthday's coming up.
Yep, birthday. Do some Top Golf.
Do some Top Golf for my birthday. Get some free beers.
A simulator or something.
That simulator we went to last year wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it's closed now though.
Is it? There's one in Centerville now, I think.
There's got to be one around somewhere.
But,
yeah. Winter golf. Might try to get out there one of these days if it's nice enough. It's just so expensive nowadays. So like even nowadays, like Northern Virginia, what you said it was. I mean, Meadows Farms was $45, but still paying like $60, $70 in the wintertime. Like,
well, before like the price break for golf used to start around like late November.
Yeah, it'd be way cheaper.
And now it's still $80.
Yeah, it's like I'll just go fishing. I'll just go like run my motor, and like side scan and down and just mess around. Like, yeah. Any boats? Yeah, I have 4 boats at the moment. I have a boat yard in my house currently. I have a 16-foot Express with a 50 horsepower on the back. That's the main boat. Just got that in August. And then I have a 14-foot John boat with a 5 horsepower propane motor on the back.
Pretty cool.
That was my starter John boat. Got that like 2 years ago. The start of Lou's Golf Fish Club, 2021. I think I got it.
Yeah.
And then I have a Coleman Crawdad, which was my first river boat. It's like a big plastic John boat, 12-foot plastic John boat. No, it's not for. I'm keeping that forever. I got it for $150.
Yeah, you're right.
Either get somebody, let somebody use it or keep it or something. But anyway, I have that one. But I upgraded to a Sun Dolphin American 12, which is like a newer plastic John boat. So I put the 5 horsepower propane motor on that with a little 55-pound thrust trolling motor on the front. So that's my main 2 are the Express and the Sun Dolphin now.
Yeah.
Main boat and then like a river small water boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got
I got 4 as well, kind of.
I didn't know that.
I have the Bass Tracker, which is my main boat. It's got a 9.9 /
16.5 foot?
Yeah, 16.5 foot Bass Tracker, side console. And then I have a Tri-Tune that I made.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like a 16-foot canoe with 2 pontoons on the side. And then I take my Bass Tracker seats and put them on the canoe.
Has like swivels.
Yeah. And then I have a I want to say it's a Sun Dolphin kayak that I got for free, and the canoe I actually got for free, and then the one man prowler. It's like the Silverado XL or something like that.
Oh, you got from the guy. That's
Yeah.
where we got the
It's like
pontoons.
two pontoons and like a seat in the middle, and then you can just like swivel around. It's just a one man show. So
Yeah.
um,
Well, we can. That's a perfect lead in. Appreciate you, country boy. Now we can lead into our boat upgrades. This winter, I upgraded my trolling motor on my Express, which is also a side console. I didn't say that before, but so I did have a 45-pound thrust trolling motor, which came from my John boat. Put that on there for time being, but now it's upgraded to a Motor Guide Tour Pro 82-pound thrusts. It has like spot lock and all that
24
stuff.
volt,
24
batteries.
volt. Got 2 lithium batteries running it, 200 amp hour, 12 volt batteries. Still got to get it all wired and officially hooked up, but it's mounted and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
it's a huge upgrade because I didn't have spot lock. I had 45-pound thrust on a 16-foot boat.
Yeah,
and no spot lock or nothing. So that's huge. Being able to just the river, Potomac River.
Oh yeah.
Upper Potomac stuff, being a spot lock, awesome, and that power too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever even used 82-pound thrust on that boat. It'd be like, wah!
Maybe in like the Potomac or something.
That'd be moving. My dad had a 70-pound thrust on his like 17-foot Javelin that like glass boat back in high school, and that thing good on full blast on 70. I think it was like
it'll throw you off if you're not careful.
So I did that. Still got to get it hooked up officially, but then Mirtha just got our buddy, fishing buddy Mirtha. Jimmy Goes Fishing on Instagram. Got a Minn Kota Ultrex.
Yeah, he's getting Ultrex.
Yeah, I think he already got it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he texted me the other day, but yeah, 80-pound thrust.
So
24 volt.
All the conversations start.
Yeah. he pulled the trigger. He's got to upgrade his battery. If you ever get a boat, country boy, get lithium batteries. We're trying to get our buddy Wink to switch over.
Yeah,
right?
They're cheap. They're not cheap, but they're light.
It's cheap, a lot cheaper than they used to be. I mean, I got 2 minis, 100 amp hour minis for $130 each, $133 each.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Well, then I think the warranty on those is like 8 years, 9 years, something like that.
Yeah,
and I think lead acids are like 3.
And then the Power Queen first lithium I ever got, a LifePo lithium, was like $230. Yeah. Now they're in like the 180s a lot of times, 170s.
I think I bought both of mine for like $550, I think.
You got 2 of them though, right?
Yeah, 200 amps.
So basically $250 each.
Bigs, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your PB on catfish, Justin?
My PB catfish is probably, I call it a 20-something. We didn't ever weight it, but it was like a 20-something pound blue catfish on a Texas rig worm, like a big 10-inch Texas rig worm at one of our lakes around here, Lake Manassas.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a big Texas rig, like a 20-something pound blue cat. Pretty sick.
What size rod and reel and everything?
It was on a spinning rod, like a 3,000 size spinning reel with a 7-foot medium spinning rod.
Yeah, mine was 40-pound blue cat on a creature bait.
Yeah, see, mine was
same bait or same place, and caught it on a 6-pound test on a Berkeley like piece of shit rod,
spinning rod too.
Yeah,
40-pound.
Yeah,
I remember with that picture.
And it took me an hour and a half to get it to the boat.
Mine took like probably between 5 and 10 minutes.
Brandon videoed the whole thing. It was like pouring down raining. I had my old John boat. Like the whole John boat was full of water. And I
wonder if he still has that video. That'd be great to post.
I think I do. I'd have to trim it though.
I can trim it.
Yeah.
Send it to me. I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
But he's like, don't touch the line. Don't touch the line. I'm like, dude, it's a 40-pound blue cat. Like I have to do something to get him up because the rod is gonna break. The drag is completely almost all the way out. Yeah. I was using I think it was like a $250 presidential spinning rod or reel. And then I just bought it. I took it back to Gander Mountain because I burnt the drag up on it. And he was like, "Well, do you not know how to use drag?" I was like, "Well, obviously I do. I caught a freaking 40-pound blue cat on 6-pound test. Like, what do you mean?"
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's funny. You caught on a creature bait. Mine was on a big Texas Creek worm.
Yeah.
Same spot, same place. Mine was by the island, by Worley's Island.
Yeah.
Oh, by the island. By the island out there. But yeah.
And then
I didn't know what it was, dude. I thought it was a huge bass at first, but it was like I thought we were fishing like deep off the island, like that channel.
Yeah.
The other let it fall, boom, and just like started moving. Felt a thump, started moving. Like,
yeah.
Like and like about a minute, 30 seconds, minute. I'm like, there's no way this is a bass.
Mine, I felt the thump, and then when I went to set the hook, it didn't move. I was like, great, I'm on a freaking log. So I started going like this, like shaking it, and then all of a sudden it was like, and I was like, oh crap, dude, are you serious? And Brandon's like, oh my god, dude, oh my god. I'm like, get the net. And he's like, I gotta do something with this phone. He like puts the phone down, and he's like going over, like trying to get everything going, and I'm like, dude, this is freaking insane.
Wasn't it like pouring down raining and stuff too?
I mean, it was probably,
and the boat was leaking.
Yeah, good old John boat's always leaking, you know.
What do you guys do for work?
He's a county worker, and I'm a truck driver.
Yeah,
I'm a city truck driver. The best is the best that they make. City truck drivers.
Yep.
And then guns. I don't have any guns. You have a bunch at your house, but
what guns? I don't have any guns. I don't think I have any guns anymore. I want to get a 12 gauge shotgun just for like duck hunting, or just to have you can deer hunt, duck hunt, bird hunt with it. But I have a crossbow. That's it right now.
I wouldn't mind getting like a 30-30, like a like a 22 or something.
I almost bought a handgun at one point.
Yeah.
During this last
pandemic
and all the Biden stuff. Yeah. Like I almost got a handgun, but nothing yet. All right. How much time we got?
27 minutes.
It's been 27 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can we'll be back with part 2.
Yeah. You know what we forgot to do?
What?
Clap.
Oh my goodness, dude. It's gonna be miserable to try to sync up.